My name is Gideon Yakubu. I'm from Plateau State, Basa. I'm Irugu by tribe. I grew up from a family of 7. So I grew up from a Christian home. The business is called ICIDAT Technology Limited. It's a technology innovation business. We build solutions such as softwares, mobile apps, web apps. We also build websites. We implement digital marketing solutions for people. Everything automation using digital means. I see a gap in businesses that I know if a certain creation has been made using technology, they can have better profit, better outcome for their business. AI create jobs more than the jobs it took over. AI is an industry and there are tons of opportunity that it has already provided. I believe that in every one of us there is talent, there is so much to manifest. We all need to believe in ourselves and extend a hand of believing in each other. Like, you get to a point where no motivational speaker close by. Nobody understands what you're going through. I am very, very passionate about building talent. I see us putting Plateau State and Nigeria on the map as one of the tech innovation company that has provided such kind of global solution. I think the unique side of our business, I will point it to my name is Gideon Yakubu, and I'm from Plateau State, Basa. I'm Irugu by tribe. I grew up from a family of 7. My dad was a missionary and a man of God. So I grew up from a Christian home, and I grew up moving from one place to another, which helped me to understand adaptability and resilience and patience at the same time. So I grew up from a Christian home with Christian values. Yeah, I'm into tech and I build solutions. So I think the part of moving from one place to another, at first when we were growing up, was kind of tough because you have to keep changing school. I mean, all my siblings were attend like three secondary schools, or your primary school will be different because you have to keep moving. So what it does to me is to build some level of curiosity, because at every new environment you have to be curious to know about the people, know about things. So it also helps with exposure because it's traveling. It helps with exposure. You get to meet different kind of people, you know, different kind of things that the average person who grew up in one environment might not have access to. I wouldn't say I start taking interest within that process, but it helps build a certain mindset that there is more out there, and things that is not normal here can be normal out there. So okay, so about business, I would say I will give it to that. I will give credit to the whole process of growing up. Even though I'll always see that things can be done better, I'm always of the opinion that something better can come out of this and it can be done with excellence. Because I've seen it done better in another place, I believe I can do better. And business is about providing solutions, better solutions, improving on things. So from that process, I started seeing myself as somebody who can provide solution, which is an entrepreneurship mindset. I always see the solution in a problem, and I always understand that some things can be better improved on. There are improved versions of things. A typical example would be, while growing up, one of the things I observed with my dad is, because he's into church planting. So one of the things I observed with him is when he moved to a place, there are no structures, there are no certain things. But before we would leave that place, something will be added. There's going to be an additional value for the people. Sometimes there will be a school that will be established before we move out of that place. So there's always something to be added to the people, like a form of impact. So I'm not one of those that will say I wanted to make money, so I went into business. I mean, if you want to make money, you can get a job. You can still make money from working, right? But I always see I'm a creative. Aside being in tech, I'm a creative. So I have a creative mindset that believe in innovation. So that is one. And number two, I believe in improving on systems. So the journey of starting a business comes from the gap that I see. I see a gap in businesses that I know if a certain creation has been made using technology, they can have better profit, better outcome for their businesses. I can create things that will help their businesses do better. That is my innovative mindset. And I've also seen some certain tools that were built somewhere, somehow, but I know this can be better. So that prompts the mindset that I can transform businesses, transform procedures, I can move things from manual to automation. I can make things better if there is a business that does this. So I create that space to fill that gap. The business is called ICIDAT Technology Limited. ICIDAT, ICIDAT. It's a technology innovation business. It's a tech company, full-fledged. We build solutions such as softwares, but mobile apps, web apps. We also build websites. We implement digital marketing solutions for people. Everything automation using digital means, from blockchain, IoT, and even into our embedded system. One of the new things that we're currently doing, AR and VR. Like I said, it's a full tech company, and we have different departments, people handling different departments, doing different things. The goal is to use technology to build Africa. I believe strongly that Africa is ours to build, and we have the talent, we have the innovative mindset, we have the resilience. We can adapt to any new technology that pop in. We can build our own technology for the world to adapt to it. So I believe strongly that this business and so many others that are sprouting out of Africa in this light, that we can transform Africa using technology. I would say, especially when we started, was quite challenging at some point, because you have to do two things. You have to first educate the people about the solution you are bringing. Some people don't even know that they have a problem. So you first educate them, see you have a problem, and you educate them about their problem, then you bring the solution, then you try to convince them that they should invest, that it's not an expense, it's an investment, which is quite a challenging aspect of building from this part of the world. But the acceptance has been quite encouraging. We have a good number of clients that are here in Jos, even though our client list is both within the country and outside the country, but we have a good number also from the city of Jos. So we are coming up. We are not like Lagos and the rest, but we are coming up. There are tech conferences happening. There's collaboration between tech companies, between the government. It's been quite encouraging. The numbers is really, really encouraging. And you go to tech conferences, you see a good number of people. There are tech hackathons happening. People are building solutions. People are investing in the system, and it's been quite encouraging. So yes, the number is increasing. Tech enthusiasts, they are coming up. It's really quite, and it's a privilege to also play a part in putting just out in the map, because every solution we build, of course, is from ICIDAT, and ICIDAT is based in Jos. Well, sincerely, I would say the government has tried. They are doing well. Like I always give the example of years back, there is some level of intentionality with the current government that has to do with the tech community. I am a member of the Plateau State Association of Tech Companies Owners. So I've been to different dinners and different meetings that will have the Plateau State Ministry of Science and Technology and even the PICDA DG and others be in attendance. There is quite a good encouragement from the government. So tech bros are holding the government, let's do this together, let's do this together, and the government are coming together. Okay, you are inviting us to achieve something, let's do it together. I would say we are on a growth level where we're trying to balance building a strong team. We're trying to balance managing the team itself. We're trying to balance new innovations coming in. We're also trying to balance the reality of our economy. Now, one of the truths that I would say, coming from this part of the world, especially as a Nigerian, is that our economy is a little bit shaky. And we cannot deny the fact that also our purchasing power is not like the global standard. And one thing that is true as a tech company, we provide to the global standard. Now you're providing a global standard solution, but you are being paid on a local or on a barest minimum economy standard very cheaply. So you cannot really balance to meet up. That's the truth. You cannot really, you struggle to meet up. And that's why there are quite a number of tech bros who lives in Jos, but they work remotely for foreign companies. So they are earning well, they are earning what they ought to be earning. They are earning what their skills supposed to be giving them, because they are focusing on building for the West or building for foreign companies. And in building for foreign companies, you are contributing to their economy, you are contributing your skill and time and everything in building their space. And you don't have much time to build here. So as a company that is centered on building African solutions, our major problem has been the purchasing power. You are working with businesses, you are providing a solution that ought to be, they're supposed to pay you X amount. But because you struggle to convince them, you struggle to tell them that this is an investment, not an expense, they can't really see the need to put in much money. Like how does people see the need to put in much money into tech solution? Africa is ours, Nigeria is ours, Plateau State is ours, and it's our duty to build it. Yes, Africa is a vast space waiting to be built on every level, both in tech, in agriculture, in health. Africa is a space waiting to be exploited very well, to build, to be developed. So yes, it's harder, actually harder for any company to just pop out from, let me say, like the US, to want to compete with Google, to want to compete with Microsoft. All right. But in that level of strength and capacity, you can start something from here. Though it's an empty land, you lay the foundation by yourself. In fact, you will clear the ground first because the ground is dirty. You will clear the ground and start building from scratch. So it is hard a little bit also once you have an empty space to build, but you need resources to help you build. Well, I believe we're in in a very beautiful era and it's an honor to just be part of this era, witnessing and seeing the changes of what is happening to jobs, just like the industrial age and the industrial revolution, the knowledge revolution, and everything that keep changing. All right. So I believe strongly that AI is here and is here to stay. There's no place. In fact, I don't even like it. AI is a tool built by people, and it's always going to be a tool that we need people to maintain. Because a car is here does not mean that it takes the job of every other person. It does mean that it creates a job for mechanics, it creates jobs for panagitas, it creates jobs for there's AI create jobs more than the jobs it took over. So all we need to do is to look at the jobs that the AI is creating and move with it, and not say, oh, it has, like back in the days before, I'll use the example of car again. Before car, there was the horses, right? People used to use horses to move from one place to another. Now, because the horse will say, oh, they have taken over my job, does not mean it's totally going to be useless forever. There are still horses today being used for games and the rest. So there is always going, and with the coming of car, imagine the number of people car business have provided jobs for, from the manufacturers to the people fixing it, to the people driving it, to the people providing fuel. It creates an industry. AI is an industry, and there are tons of opportunity that it has already provided. Let me use the example of a photographer. Now we have prompts that gives people pictures, especially portrait pictures. All right. Now, portrait event pictures, photographers will always try, because the AI will not always be there taking the angles and all of that. For now, we don't know what's coming in the next coming time. All right. But for now, we can tell that portrait photographers are gradually seeing their job being taken away from them by AI. But that doesn't mean as a portrait photographer, there is no an opportunity for you in the AI industry. It might not be a portrait photography again, but there's an opportunity for you somewhere. You just have to scrap that portrait photography from your brain and go and learn something. There is something for you to learn. Go and learn. Someone you just hear that wants to start, you just need to get up and say, today is the day. Get a piece of paper. I think the basic thing that you need, I will start by saying, is a mobile phone. Not even a laptop yet. You need a mobile phone. And when it comes to the system or the laptops, I'm grateful that at least to some extent you can get laptops at different levels in prices. You don't need to want to go and get the biggest or the finest or the latest MacBook to use. All right, you can get what you can afford. All you need is to say, today I'm starting. Knowledge is free. It's available. Now, mentorship is where you need to make some level of commitment. Even in the knowledge, you have to commit to learn. It's free, but it will not just appear in your head. You have to commit to learning. YouTube is there, it's free. A lot of courses are free these days. So I will always say, there is no much excuse for people. You want to start, get your gadgets, get your piece of paper, start learning. And it's very important that you seek mentorship. So, and considering that we have vast number of hubs around the city, walk into any hub and ask questions. I want to be mentored here. I want to learn here. I want to be guided here. Because of course, because knowledge is vast does not mean anyone is just got carry. You need somebody to tell you, learn from here, pick this one and learn, carry this and learn. All right, so you need that guidance. That's why you need mentors that will guide you into your learning. Interestingly, 2 days ago was his birthday. I was working somewhere for someone that I really look up to. I was working and taking care of his business. Then there's this man that also owns a business close to where I work. Somehow he used to observe me. I read books, I play my guitar. Like I said, I'm a creative. He just picked an interest in me. So one day we just got talking, and I told him I've always had interest in tech and all of that. So he asked me, can you build it? I said yes. Now, I have not even built my own. I don't even have my own website. But he paid me to build his own website. So more of like giving me a test of trust, because he has watched me diligently take care of somebody's business, and he believed, okay, this person will be truthful. He has been truthful, and if he said he can do it, let me just trust him with this amount of money and see what he can come up with. And that was the first website I built for my business. But there's a little background story of that. But before that, I think it would be like so many years ago, my first encounter, I was running a program with University of Jos. I needed somebody to guide me through my project. So that was how I get to meet David Dessa. You might know him. Is one of the tech mentors in the city of Jos, the founder of Untold. That's how I get to know him. He helped me through. He showed me the way how to go about my project. That's number one. Number two, after my project, he started a company and he added me to the team. Now, I don't know anything. I only know that I was able to maneuver around my project, but I don't even know much. So I spent a couple of months with him in his company, but I've not built anything. I was just picking one thing here, one thing here. I was kind of learning and at the same time earning. So for a couple of months, I was just there. I was providing something, but I don't know much of what I was doing. It built that interest and love for tech, but it didn't really last long. A lot of things happened within that period, so it didn't continue. I have to go back to the different world, far away from computing. I didn't touch computer for years until this person gave me a trust that I can do something. So when he trusted me I can do something, I went ahead, built it. That was the first project I built. Okay. After, I now went fully into like doing better, knowing more, and I got a job. I worked for a different company for like a year, but I was still managing that one website that I built for him. So I worked for a different company for over a year before I now start ICIDAT. So, but that believed that somebody trusted me with, it's one of the key things driving me to also believe in my team. I have people that work into ICIDAT with zero. They have never touched computer before, but today they are building amazing stuff. I believe that in every one of us there is talent. There is so much to manifest. We all need to believe in ourselves and extend a hand of believing in each other. And here you go, so a lot of people extend a hand, and people are still extending hands. As people are extending hands, I'm also extending hands. I have been, so one of the things that we do here every year, we have this boot camp for children, mostly teenagers, and we spend like a month. Is free, Our first edition, we like take care of about 70 teenagers. Most of them, almost like 100% of them, that's the first time they were encountering computing. Touch computer, learn, understand this. For 1 month, we planted the seed in them. We extend a hand. All right, so moving forward, some of them will build something in them that we want them to come back tomorrow to become better. So year in, year out, we use that opportunity, that window gap for summer break, to sow seed among teenagers that will help them tomorrow to become better in the society. I think the unique side of our business, I will point it to excellent service and innovation. So one of the things that we do is that we partner with you. We don't see you like a client who just come to patronize you. We see ourselves as a part of your business, that we want to make sure that you succeed. So yes, were there times where some certain businesses will not play, some certain relationship with some clients might have to put an end to it. Yes, but our strength has been in strong partnership or client relationship and giving them excellent service in the process. So we will build and we tell you, go through it again. Are you okay? Should we, if there is any small change that you feel should be added, we will look into it. Is this something that will do well for you, or is it something we should look into again? So we take your business as our business, and then we'll continue to build and stand with you all through different phases. There are people's business who go through different phases, and sometimes they will just need us to stand by them and trust them. And yes, there are times where we will have to make some certain sacrifices for those businesses because we believe in them. And of course, sometimes it's going to be like a blow because we are making some certain sacrifices and even some compromises sometimes just to show you that we believe in you. So we will take those shots sometimes to stand by you. But of course, within that same process, we are learning. We have learned to know that there are people you believe in them, but they do not even believe in themselves, not to even talk about believing in you. So the relationship will not really work. But there are people that if you believe in them, they believe in themselves, they also believe in you and the relationship you people share. That relationship will always thrive. So yeah, our strength is excellent service, great customer relationship. 2020, I traveled to a city I've never been to before, and I spent about 3 months there because we're relatively young as a company. So I was trying to look out for clients. I was knocking on doors, hotels, schools, dropping proposals. I was doing all kind of stuff. So by 3 months later, I ran out of cash. I ran out of the money I had. I came back to Jos. But within that period, I met a man in one hotel. My goal was to tell him that I can provide him with hotel management system and all of that. So he collected my number. And after that, I didn't hear from him. So I came back to Jos, trying to look at where should I continue from here. I was like, that city didn't favor me and nothing clicked. One day I was just sitting and then I received a call. And he explained himself. I couldn't even remember. He explained. And I said, oh, I remembered. Can I say, there is something he wants, even though it's not what I came for. Can I be able to do it? And I said, what is it? And I explained that he's starting something new and he will need this. And I said, yes, I can do it. But I've never done it before. And I said, okay, how much would it cost? At that time, I was dead broke. I don't even know what to say. So I just mentioned the figure. And I said, okay. send your account number. The truth is, at that point that we were talking, I cannot even remember how he looks like, because I forgot that I met people. I can't even remember them, because most of them I just see them for the first time, I greet them, I drop proposal, and I'm left. He asked me, send your account number. Between the time we spoke to the time he sent money, it should be like 7 minutes to 10 minutes. And he didn't send small money. He sent huge money. Now, honestly, I will have just remove my SIM and throw it away. He cannot trace me. He cannot. An average, not right thinking person will like, why would person just trust me like that? And all of that. But it became clear to me that my business has always been about people trusting me and giving me a shot from beginning. Just like my first clients that trust me to build a website before me having my own website. This person trusts me and send money. And I started building the app. Till date, they're still my clients. And I think that's like God telling me that my traveling to that city wasn't in vain. And this particular field he has given me to build and manage this garden and everything I am taking care of, like he's kind of fully involved in it. So it's like one of my major testimonies, because yes, within that period I say I was broke, I was contemplating a lot of things. Should I forget about this tech thing? It's not really working. Is it going to work? Should I just go and look for a job somewhere? I was just in between either letting go of everything and move forward, or go and try something else, or just look somewhere else around life. That call was a real change for me. Yeah, so it's something I hold in my mind at any time to talk about. I grew up with strong Christian values, so I know quite a number of things about the Bible. So there's this verse in the Bible that David said he encouraged himself in the Lord. Sometimes I wonder what he was dealing with that makes him encourage himself. Like, you get to a point where no motivational speaker close by. Nobody understands what you're going through. And to be fair, to be honest with you, this is not something I dealt with 2020 and that's it. This year, I dealt with it. I dealt with that point of feeling, should I pack and go? I feel like, yes, as much as every entrepreneur believes in themselves, but for a business in its growing stage, for a business dealing with different challenges sometimes, you cannot avoid, and especially when you're in this part of the world, you cannot avoid the place of wanting to give up until you get to a stable place. And for us, we're not there yet. We're still trying to find stability. And so that place of wanting to give up will knock on your door once in a while, because you are dealing with a lot of things that are against you. You are dealing with the state of things, the state of your environment. The environment is not encouraging sometimes. You are dealing with it alone. You are dealing with different issues. Sometimes it's client struggle. Sometimes just a lot of struggles that will hit on you. So, but the place for encouraging yourself, you have to be self-motivated, self-disciplined. Like, your resilience level have to be top notch. Your skin have to be thick. I went through something this year. I was really angry and pissed off with myself. That it's my fault actually. I've learned from the experience, but it hit me so hard because it came with a lot of losses. And it's not something I can even explain to anybody, the person to understand the losses involved. So sometimes I just look at myself and I'm like, how did you allow yourself to go through this kind of, how do you watch yourself first compromise your values, first compromise your price, you do not take note of the contracts, terms and conditions, you just let your want to seal this deal blind your eye to everything and you take the deal. And now here's a loss, heavy loss you have to deal with. So yeah, you will learn. It's a learning curve. For me now, there's a client that will walk into this door, and if he's going to just make me compromise a little bit in anything, I'll say no, just be going. Because I've learned that one compromise, you can suffer years. One not checking the terms and conditions of a contract can end your career, can end your life. Like the example of artists, for instance, right? So you see artists sign contract that after that they didn't check the pros and cons and they don't have the life again. Same thing in businesses. So at that point I thought, for me to just forward this to any of my friend or my own lawyer to check and give me, let me just sign this thing, let me seal it. But like I said, it's a hit that I have to take for myself, because you have to learn on the process. I see more about the impact, and I see the solutions. I see the number of businesses we have transformed, and I see the number of talents that we have grown. I am very, very passionate about building talents. Somehow I feel like it's something I lacked growing up. So I feel like I want to make it up for somebody. I don't want somebody to lack that too. So I believe there are young people, teenagers, graduates that need guidance, that need proper guidance that will help them have a life. You don't want to imagine a life that after your NYC, somebody will handle you over a job. You want to have a skill that you can grow in this economy, and digital skill is where we come in. So I see us doing vice training across the country and beyond. I see our solutions. We're building a couple of solutions. We have built some of our apps people are currently using. I see our apps going global, and I see quite a number of, not just that, I see us putting Plateau State and Nigeria on the map as one of the tech innovation company that has provided such kind of global solution. First, the easier way is through a phone call. We are always on standby to pick. Another way is through an email. Our office email is info@icidat.com.ng. Another way is through the website. Once you're on the website, you can see our WhatsApp number is there and different other contacts. Will go to the website www.icidat.com.ng. You get to read more about us, see the things we're doing, see the things we have built, even though it's not everything we'll build that is there, because some things we just build them and they thrive independently as their businesses on their own. So, but nevertheless, if you go to the website, it's like you're already in the office. That is if you're far from Jos. But if you're within Jos, our office is always open at British America Junction. You'll see ICIDAT Technology Limited.